Welcome everyone to WCHS Sports Network here on YouTube for today's matchup against the Wayne County High School Lady Cats and the Walnut, Mississippi Lady Wildcats. Starting lineups, the first for the team from Mississippi is going to be number 3, Josie Meeks, number 11, Bailey Spike, number 14, Henley Cisco, number 22, Kaylee Estes, and number 24, Allie Jackson. And for the Wayne County High School Lady Cats, number 25, Junior Ava Ashley. Number 30, Junior Lou Prater. Number 32, Senior Mary Grace Littleton. Number 33, Senior Adeline Odell. And numbers 42, Senior Presley Ben. The current record for the Walnut, Mississippi Lady Wildcats is 10-5, and for your Wayne County High School Lady Cats is 13-2. And this guy in front of me is going to yell like crazy. I think I might have to take a step back. And if you can't tell, it's the speakers are right above my head. They're very loud. They're probably going to be talking over me some. Hope you can hear me. If the services do fall, you're going to have to just hold tight because we're having to hotspot it due to the fact that the internet here at the school is locked down against YouTube, so you can't get on YouTube here, which is why we can't stream from there, and it's pretty locked down on the way in too, John. We came in and we went through metal detectors and telling us we could only have clear bags and couldn't bring in outside food or drinks or anything like that, so they got this place locked down today. I assume it's like that every day, for school and for games, but some of our folks, it's a little new to them. At the start of this game, our Wildcats, Wayne County High School Wildcats, have walked into the building. They will be playing next after this game. Right now, we are headed for the tip-off with Ava Ashley for the high school. We got two Lady Cats here, guys, so I'll probably just call them Mississippi and make it even. And the Lady Cats will get possession. We just call them Walnut. Prater dribbles up, gives it over to Littleton. Littleton down low to Ava. Ava's going to take a shot at the block by number 22, which is Estes. Ava gets the ball, gets it up to Presley, gives it to Mary Grace. Mary Grace swings it over to Odell. Odell gives it to Prater. Prater looks, gives it back to Presley, and they're just moving around the top of the key here. Gives it back to Prater, and Prater dribbles over. Gives it to Odell. Odell takes one dribble, picks it up, gets it down low or about midways, actually, down to Ava. Ava loses it, and it'll be a turnover on Lady Cats as number 24, Jackson, will come up with the steal. She's bringing it down the floor. She's looking. She gets it into number 11. Number 22 takes shots. It's no good. Rebound by Presley Daniel. That was Estes on the shot. One rebound for Daniel. Prater bringing it down. Guarded by Spike. Odell looking to make a move, looking to drive. Instead, she kicks it to the corner to Ava. Ava drives around, picks it up, gives it over to Lou. Lou takes it down the middle of the floor, and layup's no good. Rebounded by number 22. That is Estes again. Estes. And Odell gets a steal. She picks it up, gives it over to Prater. Prater gives it to Ava. Ava drives, going to take the shot. It's good. 2 points. First points of the game, Lady Cats. I had a guy in the military, and his spelled it the same. His name was Estes, Sergeant First Class Estes. So that's what I'm going to call it. Number 24, Jackson has it. Dribbles around. Gets it down low to number 22, which is Estes, and she takes a shot, and it's good. Prater down the floor to Odell. Odell kicks it over to Littleton. Littleton with the shot. It's good. Off the lay-in, off the back. Jackson for Walnut has it. Gets it over on the wing to number 3, which is Meeks. Gets it down low to 11. 11 drives, takes a shot. It's good off the glass. That was Spike with her first. Ava looking for a three. Deep three. It's up. It's good. Money. Leave her open out there. She'll take those. Jackson with it. Gets it over to number 22, which is Estes. Estes dribbles. And it's stolen away by Presley Daniel, who throws it down the floor, looking for Odell, but it will be thrown out of bounds. It will be Walnut, Mississippi basketball. Estes is going to inbound it here, going to get it to number 24, which is Allie Jackson. Jackson walking it up, gets it over to Meeks. Gets it to number 22. 22 takes a shot, it's no good. Presley she will not get the board. Instead, it will go to Meeks, and 14 gets it inside the 22, dishes it down low to number 11. Spike, and it's blocked by Ava, and Ava gets the rebound. She was looking for Prater on the sideline there, and it was deflected by number 24, Jackson. But the Lady Cats will maintain possession. Here we are with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Wildcats are up 7-4. Ava looked to shoot a three again. Instead, she gets it over to Odell. Odell gets it into the corner. Stolen away by number 24, Jackson, who dribbles down the floor, loses it, but number 11, Spite, is there to pick it up. She tries to get over to Meeks. Meeks does get it. Back to Spite. Spite travel, no call. 22 has it, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Littleton. Littleton, again, looked for Odell. Couldn't get it to her. It went out of bounds. It will be Walnut basketball. Number 14, Cisco, to inbound it. Cisco gets it into Jackson. Deflected away as she goes to pass to Meeks. Meeks with a wide step. It's down low. 11 with a shot. Blocked again by Ava. Number 22 over to number 24, Jackson. Jackson picks up her dribble, gets it inside to 22, Estes. Estes drives, takes a shot, and she's fouled. She will be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Ava Ashley picks up her first, and that's team first as well. First foul call of the game for either side. Kaylee at the line for 2 here. The first one's good. Kaylee's second shot's up. No good. Rebounded by Littleton. Littleton gets it out to Prater. Prater driving down the floor, gives it to Ava. Ava looks inside, down low to Daniel, gets it to her. Daniel tries to make a move. She goes up with a shot. It's good. 2 for Presley. Allie Jackson with the ball now. Gets it down low to number 22. Kicks it out to number 3. Stolen away. That was 14. Stolen away by Prater. Prater's going to all by herself. Oh, no, she misses it. Rebounded by number 24, Jackson. Deflected away. Littleton comes up with the steal. Littleton throws it down the floor to Odell. Odell down low to Daniel. Daniel she's gonna get the little off the glass jump shot there. 2 more for Presley. Jackson with it. Jackson gets it to 22, which is Estes. And pushes off, no call. Takes a jump step, no good. Jump shot, jump shot. Prater over to Ava. Ava's going to take another deep one. It's up. It's good again. Money. Ava Ashley's already hit 2 threes so far in this quarter. The Lady Cats are up 14-5 with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first quarter. So far, neither team has made substitutions for this game, and it's pretty up and down the floor game, really. Cats have had a couple of big blocks. Ava's had a couple of big blocks down low there. She did pick up a foul on her 3rd attempt to block, which gave them 1 extra point for Walnut when number 22, Kaylee Estes, went to the line for free throws. She went 1 for 2 there. And Littleton got the that rebound. So now that timeout's over, it will be Walnut basketball. Jackson gets it into 23. 23 did sub in. That's Pitney. 22 looked for number 14, which is Cisco, out in the corner, but she had already moved, so it went out of bounds. Cabry also subbed in. I didn't see that. Cabry Carroll subbed in for the Lady Cats. And so did number 14, Kate Bryson. Lou caught the pass there from Carroll and drove down and got fouled on the shot. Should be going to the line for 2 free throws. Number 23, Mary Reese Pitney, she picks up her first foul, team first. And Prater's first free throw is no good. It's up. No good. Rebounded by number 23. That's Pitney, the one who committed the foul, gets the rebound off the free throws. And number 24, Jackson's bringing it up the floor. Gives it over to number 22, Estes. Back now, 23 at the top. Pitney for right at the free throw line there. Takes a nice little jump shot, and it's good. Prater dribbling between 3 players. Gives it over to Presley down low. Presley takes a shot. It was no good. Ava rebounds. She's going to take the long 2, and it's good. Jackson again. Trying to set up. Yep, right there to number 23, Pitney. He's going to take that shot again. That one was ugly. Nowhere near like the first one, thankfully, but rebounded by Presley. Gives it out to Prater. Prater drives down, left-handed layup, no good. Number 14, Cisco with the rebound, and they throw it away. She was looking for number 24, Jackson, but it didn't work out in their favor. So it's going to be Lady Cat basketball. Cabry Carroll is going to inbound it for the Lady Cats. Pitney has Presley hooked. Presley's going to give her a little elbow. Let her know she feels her. Prater has it. Over to Bryson. Bryson gives it to Carroll. Over to Ava, to Lou in the corner. Lou gives it to Presley. Presley makes a move. Gives it back to Lou. Lou's looking. 50 seconds remaining in the first. Gives it down low to Presley. Presley's going to look to make a move. She does. She's fouled. No call. Presley gets it up back up top to Lou. Lou over to Bryson. Bryson's going to look inside to Ava. Gives it to Ava. Ava's going to take the shot. It's good. No, it's foul. It's a no good. It's no good. And number 24, Jackson got the rebound, and Cabry's going to commit her first foul. Whistle must not have worked earlier. It's all right. Lady Cats still up, 16-7. 30 seconds remaining in the first. Jackson going to look to move off the screen by Pitney. Lou deflects it right out of bounds. Knocks it away. A quick time on the floor for Carroll to tie her shoe. Pitney gets it into Jackson. Jackson drives, takes a shot. It's good. Somehow it's flat as everything. Lands on the back of the rim and falls in for him. Ava. Presley back to Ava. 10 seconds. Ava gets the call. 5 seconds. Over to Bryson. To Presley. Presley. Ava. No, it's deflected away by number 14, which is Cisco. At the end of the first quarter, it's going to be the Wayne County High School Lady Cats 16 and the Wildcats 9. So far, Ava Ashley has 1 foul and Cabry Carroll has 1 foul. And for the Wildcats, number 23, Pitney, she's a senior who come off the bench. She has 1 foul. So the foul count right now is, well, starting the second quarter is a no foul count. So it's clear, with the exception of individual fouls. Ladies and gentlemen, I said this at the beginning of the game, but just in case you wouldn't hear, the current Wayne County High School Lady Cats overall record right now is 13-2. And for the team that we were playing today, from Walnut, Mississippi, they are called the Lady Wildcats, and their record is 10-5. I'm not very positive on who all they played, if they've happened to play anybody from Tennessee or not. Um, but they come in with, not a bad record. So we're going to see what can happen the rest of the 3 quarters here. And it looks like the Lady Wildcats are going back with the same lineup that they just had on the floor. And it looks like the Lady Cats will be doing the same. So we'll be going with the same 10 that was just on the floor to start the second quarter. It is Lady Wildcat basketball. And Jackson gets it over to Pitney. Pitney drives. And she's looking down low to number 3, which is Meeks. But it was deflected away by Presley Daniel. She stuck that foot out and deflected it. And so if you didn't know that's a call, that's called a kickball. And Pitney is going to inbound it for the Lady Wildcats. And that's not Pitney, that's number 22, Estes. Gets into the corner to Meeks. Meeks takes the 3. It's no good. It bounces around and they hit the rope or whatever that is. I think it's more of a strap. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. Prater picks it up, gives it over to Presley. Presley looks, sticks her. There she goes. Gets back out to Lou. Lou looks for Cabry's 3 was no good. Rebounded by number 14, Cisco. Cisco's going to bring it up the floor. Lou's going to draw or defend. They get it over to number 24, Jackson, who swings it down low to Pitney. Pitney over to Meeks. Meeks to number 24, Jackson for the 3. No good. Rebounded by Carroll. Fouled. No call. Fouled again. No call again. Deflected away. Stolen away by Pitney. Pitney's going to take the shot. And we fouled it, and there was a no call. So, at least it went both ways. I can handle that, John. That does not affect me as much as it does if it goes one way. So with that, it's going to be Lady Wildcat basketball. Number 3, Meeks, is going to inbound it. Looking, she finds Pitney. Deflected away by Lou. All over the floor. They're going to call jump ball. Way to get on it there, Kate. And it should be Lady Wildcat or Lady Cats basketball. Presley inbounds to Prater. Prater pivots and looks, drives down. Prater get it over to Kate. Kate down low to Presley. Presley's going to take the shot. It's good. I think that's 6 for Presley so far. Maybe 8, but I think it's 6. Jackson looks inside the 22. Kicks it from the 14, drives, and it gets stolen away by Presley. Presley gives it out to Lou. Lou spins, gets it to Ava. Ava is taking a deep shot. No good. And number 23, Pitney, will get the board. She got it out to 24, Jackson, and Jackson gets it over to number 14, Cisco. Cisco back to Jackson, back to Cisco. Cisco from way downtown. No good. Rebounded by Cabry. Cabry brings it down the floor, gives it up to Bryson. Bryson's trapped and throws it away, but Cabry's able to hop back on top of it. Cabry stuck her hand in there and deflected away from Meeks and then jumps on the ball. So we get a timeout called. Smart move by Cabry and Coach Molly on getting that timeout in just in time before the other team got their chance to get their hands on the ball to get a jump ball. So nice hustle by Cabry Carroll there. Out of that timeout, it's going to be Lady Cat basketball. Littleton's going to inbound it. Littleton checked in for the Lady Cats, and Odell checked back in for the Lady Cats. And number 34 for the Lady Wildcats checked in. That is Garner, Taylor Garner, the junior. Odell loses it. Gives it over to Presley. Presley drives. She's going to take the shot, and she's going to get fouled. And that's 34, Garner. She picks up her first one. And Presley's first free throw is good. Also, number 15, Kenley Kurt checked in for the Lady Wildcats. Presley's second shot was good as well. And I believe number 11 checked back in for them too. Yes, Spike did check back in. 34 is going to drive and takes a shot. Deflected out of bounds. No good. And Lady Wildcat fans do not like that call. They wanted the foul call. They get it over to Meeks in the corner. Meeks going to drive around. Loses it. And number 11, Spite, tries to take the shot. It's blocked away. Someone must have had a hand where it didn't belong. So they called it against Preston Daniel. That's her first. Team first for the quarter. Spite's first shot is good. Second shot's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Daniel. Purdy's going to bring it up for the Lady Cats. Over to Littleton. Littleton down to Daniel. Looking for Odell. Gets it back to Littleton. Littleton's going to swing it to Prater. Prater to Odell. Odell's looking. They're looking for the short corner off this. That should be a block there. It's not going to be a call. He's not going to call it. Lou looks to drive. Over to Odell. Odell swings it across the floor, and it was almost stolen away, but it ends up being a jump ball. So it's going to be the Lady Wildcat basketball. Number 2, Brittany Dawkins also checked in. It's hard to get these over here in time. Dawkins over to Kurt. They kick it all the way to the corner of the number 5. Air ball, rebounded by number 11, Spike, who went up for the shot, and it was no good. Number 5 must have checked in as well. That's Madeline Wilburn. But on the foul, that was Ava Ashley's second foul, and Spike will be going to the line for her second for 2 free throws. Her first one's up, it's good. Lady Cats are up with 4 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the half, 20-11. Spike's second shot. It's good as well. And it looks like they're going to full court matchup here. So, actually, they're just going to press. They're going to full court press. Prater over to Presley. Presley to Lou. In the middle to Ava. Ava's going to drive at the free throw line. Takes a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by number 15, Kirk. Gives it to Spike. Spike brings it up, picks it up, gives it back to 15. Over to number 2, Dawkins. Dawkins back to number 15, Kirk. Gets it down low, takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by number 34. Her shot was up, no good. And number 5, Wilburn, gets the rebound and puts it up and gets the bucket. He's trapped Lou over there in the corner. Lou's going to throw it way down the court. Odell looks, gives it to Presley. Presley over to Lou. Lou to Littleton. Back to Prater. Prater dribbles, gives it over to Ava. Back to Prater. Back to Ava. Ava's going to shoot a deep 3. It's up. No good. Off the side of the rim. Be Lady Wildcat basketball. That's interesting. Lady Wildcats. They bring it down, get it down low to number 5. She is fouled by Littleton. That's Littleton's first one. And number 5, Wilburn's going to get to the free throw line for 2 free throws. First shot's up. It's good. Oh, man. Oh. Second shot. No good. Rebounded by Mary Grace. Lou's going to bring it down the floor. 3 minutes remaining in the half. Prater. One step, jump stops, gets it back to Prater. Over to Odo. Odo looks down low to Ava, and she is swarmed by the Lady Wildcats. Ava to the top to Lou. Lou thought about it. Gets it over to Mary Grace. Deflected, but Mary Grace still keeps it. And Lou was looking down low to Ava, trying to get it to her, but she throws it a little too high and goes out of bounds. So it's going to be Lady Wildcat basketball. Number 2, Dawkins is going to bring it up the floor. Dawkins is probably going to pass it to number 34. 34 does get it, and Preston Daniels is going to pick up. Preston Daniel is going to pick up her second as well. 2 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the half. Lady Cats 20, Lady Wildcats 15. They inbound it, deflected away by Lou. Number 34 did grab possession of the basketball, but she was out of bounds. So it's going to be Lady Cats. Looking to trap Lou. Lou dribbles around it. Gives it down low to Mary Grace. Mary Grace takes a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Mary Grace. Puts it back up, and it's good. Way to go, Mary Grace. Let us stay with it. Here we are. Dawkins has it. Dawkins over to number 15, Kirk. Kirk back to Dawkins. Back to Kirk. Kirk looks to drive, gets it in the corner to Spike. Spike makes a move, deflected away by Lou, but they still maintain possession. 15 drives, takes a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Lou. Fouled. I don't know if he's going to call it on number 5 or number 15. Let's see who he calls it on. Looks like he's calling on number 15. That is Kirk. That is her first. Team's second. And it looks like the Lady Wildcats have made a ton of subs, and I'm not going to read them all to you folks, so thank you. Can see it. Presley over to Lou. Lou's fast break down the floor. Looks over to Mary Grace, hands it to her. No shot's no good. Gets her on board again, but it's blocked away by number 22, which is Estes, who's back in the game. Number 14, Cisco, deflected away by Ava. Presley ends up getting the steal, and Mary Grace is going to bring it up. No, she picks it up and gives it back to Lou. Lou picks her dribble up, gives it over to Odell. Odell gives it to Prater. Prater drives, kicks it to Ava. Over to Littleton in the corner. Ava. Over to Presley, but it was deflected. So the steal will go to number 23, Pitney. Pitney's going to drive down the floor, pushes off, and gets blocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Lady Cat basketball. They say it went off the Lady Wildcats' thigh. Lady Wildcats do call. Okay. Lady Wildcats do call their first timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. That is their first timeout. And the Lady Cats called a timeout earlier. I just can't remember if it was a 30 or a 60-second, but we'll try to get that figured out at halftime. Because at halftime, we will bring you the halftime stats after I go get them from Brother David Miller. Presley going to inbound it for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats, Lou has it. 47 seconds remaining in the half. Lou dribbles away from the pressure, picks it up over in the corner to Littleton. They gave a warning to the Lady Wildcats, and I guess he continued to run his mouth, and he gave him a technical foul. So it's first technical foul against the Lady Wildcats head coach. He will have to remain seated for the game. So number 25, Ava Ashley, will be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws for the Lady Cats. The first shot is up. It's no good. Second shot, no good as well. Off the technical, Lady Cats will get the basketball. And Littleton's going to inbound it for the Lady Cats. Looking. Gets it inside to Lou. Lou picks it up. And they will call jump ball. It's going to be Lady Cats basketball on the sideline. Littleton to inbound it for the Lady Cats. She gives it to Lou, but Lou couldn't grab it, and so she turns it over. 14, Cisco has it, and she's bringing it down the floor. Gets it over to number 24, Jackson. Jackson's going to drive, looks low, and makes a nice pass to number 3, Meeks, and she gets the bucket. Presley gives it to Lou. Deflected away, they will say, by number 3. Well, Lady Cats basketball on the sideline. Presley with it. Gives it to Prater. 15 seconds. Prater picks it up. Gives it to Presley. Presley over to Odell. Odell looked. 6 seconds. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Lady Wildcat basketball with 3.2 seconds remaining in the first half. Pitney's going to inbound it for the Lady Wildcats. Stolen away by Lou. Lou's going to drive down the floor and will not have enough time to take the shot. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, it is the Lady Cats 22 and the Walnut, Mississippi Lady Wildcats 17. Current foul situation, Ava Ashley has 2. Littleton has 1. Daniel has 2. And Cabry Carroll has 1. And for the Lady Wildcats, number 23, Pitney has 1. Number 34, Garner has 1. And number 15, Kirk has 1. Interesting fact, folks, about those 3 fouls for them. Each one of those fouls that they have for the Lady Wildcats, they come in right off the bench, and their very first time near the basketball, they get a foul. I thought that was interesting. You may not. You may think it's common, but to me, it was just interesting how each one off the bench comes in, they get their first foul. Folks, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to get the stats for you, and I'll be back momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, I have your halftime stats. First for the Lady Wildcats from Walnut, Mississippi. Number 3, Meeks has 2. Number 11, Spike has 5. Number 22, Estes has 3. Number 24, Jackson has 2. Number 23, Pitney has 2. And number 5, Wilburn has 3. And for the Lady Cats, number 25, Ava Ashley has 10. Number 32, Mary Grace Littleton has 4. And number 42, Presley Daniel has 8. So the halftime score is Lady Cats 22 and the Lady Wildcats 17. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a minute and a half, and I'll be back with you, okay? And Joy, please take a moment to check out all the sponsors. I know you watch them every game, but they're a big deal, and this broadcast wouldn't be very possible without them. So be sure to visit them. Be sure to thank them as we do as well. We'll be back in just about a minute. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to WCHS Sports for the second half matchup against the Wayne County High School Lady Cats and the Walnut, Mississippi Lady Wildcats. The Lady Cats from Wayne County have went back to their starting lineup to begin the second half. No, I'll take that back. Yes, we have. Okay. And let's see what they will be doing. It looks like they will be going with their starting lineup as well. 11, 3, 14. And they will get possession to start this half. Oh. Folks, if it seems like I'm yelling, this music is so loud it's busting my head. Number 24, Jackson, over to number 11, Spike. Spike back to 22. 22 loses it, and we're going to get a jump ball, and it should be Lady Cats basketball. Daniels inbounds it to Lou. Lou gets the call from Coach Molly. Offense is moving around on the floor. Gets it over to Odell. Odell to the corner to Ava. Ava thought about it. She's going to get up top to Lou. Over to Littleton. Back to the top to Prater. To Presley. Presley looked to make a move. Kicks it over to Odell. Back to Presley. Up top to Lou. Lou's going to take the three. No good. Fondled around by a bunch of hands, and they're going to say that it is Lady Wildcat possession. Could have went either way there. So many hands were inside there. But number 24, Jackson, has it for the Lady Wildcats. She brings it up. Looking. Odell takes over on the pressure. They get to number 22 down to Spike. Spike's going to take the shot blocked by Ava. Rebounded by Littleton. Prater brings it down the floor. Get that bumper contact there to try to draw a foul. Nothing called. Lou back with it. Over to Prater. Back to Lou. Way down low to Presley, but I don't think she saw the defender there. So number 11, Spike, has the steal. Number 24, Jackson, brings it up. Back to Spike and over to the corner to Meeks. Meeks is going to shoot the three. No good. Rebounded by number 22. Stolen away by Odell. That was Estes' turnover. Lou. Over to Odell. Back to Lou. Prater. Over to Odell. Odell looks. Back to Prater. Over to Littleton. Littleton to Prater. Prater drives to draw the defense. Get the defense moving a little bit. Lou just keeps getting smacked. Lou drives and takes the left-hand layup. It's good. Having to play through a lot of aggression today, but I like it. I like physical basketball. It's what basketball is meant to be. Jackson over to Meeks. Meeks looks inside the 22. 22 drives, takes a shot. It's good. Nice little kiss off the glass, and it falls right in. That was Kaylee Estes with the bucket. Lady Cat Prater has it. Gives it over to Littleton. Littleton looks. Gives it back to Prater. As Odell runs the baseline, Presley has it. He looked for Ava, but it looks like it rode off Ava's hand, and it will be Lady Wildcat basketball. Jackson's going to bring it up the floor. She gets it over to number 14. 14 back to Jackson. Jackson inside the site. Over to number 3. Takes a shot deep. It's no good. Number 22 gets the rebound. Gets it outside to number 14, who's going to drive. Kicks it back to number 22, Estes, for the 3. No good. No one boxed out there, and 14 gets the rebound. 14's going to drive, but smacked away by Ava. And Presley just couldn't reel it in. She almost had it, but couldn't quite get her grips on it. And Lady Cats call a timeout. Lots of frustration coming from that sideline. It's understandable. Lady Cats are struggling to get in full rhythm today. But games like this is where you find out how good you can be. You keep fighting, you keep grinding. Try your best to do the little things and get them things rolling appropriately, so that way you can maintain the lead. You obviously want to win the game. And the Lady Cats could very well be up by 15 or more if some things would just go our way, but they haven't. But needless to say, the Lady Cats are still ahead, 24-19, with 4.5 remaining in the third quarter. Lady Cats did call a 60-second timeout, which is a full timeout. And they should have 3 timeouts remaining. And if you missed the first half, the Lady Wildcats from Walnut, Mississippi, their coach did get a technical foul, so he has to sit the remaining of the game on the sidelines. He's not allowed to stand. For those that did not know that, as I'm sure some didn't. But now we're back in the game, and Jackson has it. Deflected away by Lou. But Meeks did get it. Meeks get it back to Jackson. Jackson's going to get it over to Meeks. Meeks looking down low. She's going to drive. No. I guess I didn't see it like he did, which is probably right. I know it was kickball, but I thought Levin was the one who kicked it. But it's just the angle I have, I guess. However, it's a turnover regardless, and Lady Cats do have it. Prater's going to drive. She gives it over to Oda. Oda's going to take the layup, but it's no good. Rebounded by Lou. Lou's been aggressive. Blocked away by number 14, Cisco, who gives it down the floor. And number 22, number 22, Estes had it, and she gets fouled by Mary Grace. Mary Grace does pick up her second foul. First team foul of the half. So number 22, Kaylee Estes, is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First shot's up. It's good. Lady Cat struggling to find a rhythm here today. Second shot. No good. Rebounded by Daniel. Daniel's going to get it over to Prater. Prater going to get it on the wing to Mary Grace. Mary Grace to Presley. Presley over to Odell. To Lou. Lou gets double teamed, but she's able to get it out to Littleton. Ava's going to take a deep 3. It's no good. Off the front and inside of the rim. And the Lady Wildcats get the rebound. So Jackson has it at the top of the floor here. Gets it over to number 14, Cisco, who gives it back to Jackson. Jackson looks down inside the Spike. Spike kicks it to number 22, Kaylee, who takes a shot. It's no good. Off the hands of Presley on the rebound, so it's going to be Lady Wildcat basketball. In for the Lady Cats, number 3, KB Carroll, and number 14, Kate Bryson. Fresh legs on the floor for the Lady Cats. And Ava's going to defend, but they get the ball in anyway to now Jackson over to Meeks. Meeks is going to look to drive, tries to get it over Ava. She does. Kaylee deflected away again by Ava, and Kate Bryson comes up with a steal. Kate's going to bring it down the floor. Lou has it. Lou over to Kate. Kate to Ava. Over to Presley. Over to Lou. Lou dribbles around, picks a dribble up, and swings it across the floor to Bryson. Bryson gets it to Cabry. Cabry, she's looking. Good ball movement. Kate. Presley. Presley looking for some help. She decided to pick it up and drive, but she loses it. And number 11, Spike's going to get the steal. But Presley Daniel will get her third foul. Is that correct? That is her second. That is her second foul. Now they got it. So it was. It is Presley Daniel's third foul. Lady Cats are in trouble here. And they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul on Ava. So that is her third as well. So our two best rebounders on the team get 3 fouls. And we're just in the third quarter. And Jackson gets 2 free throws, and the first one she makes. Second shot. It's up. It's good. Current score, Lady Cats 25, Lady Wildcats 22. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Presley has it. Ava. Ava's shot is good. That is the second bucket for the Lady Cats this half. Gets it down low to 22, Kaylee, who gets the shot. And the shot was good, and then they get a timeout. They will be taking a full timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6, 7, 8, 9 fouls on the game for the Lady Cats and 3 on for the Lady Wildcats. So 6 foul difference in between the two. And the 3 fouls that are called on the Lady Cats are on Ava and Presley. And Mary Grace Littleton also has 2. So we'll see what goes ahead for us. We got 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And the Lady Cats are up by 2. It is 26-24. Folks, I'm going to get a sip of water, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so out of the Lady Wildcat timeout, it's going to be Lady Cat basketball, and they're going to guard us in a full court pressure here. Presley gets it into Ava, who's fouled, no call. Ava gets Presley. Excuse me. Presley's going to bring it down the floor. Presley gets it over to Prater. Prater picks it up, gets it over to Ashley. Ashley Daniel over to Prater. Back inside to Ava, over to the corner to Kate for 3. It's up. It is no good. Rebounded by number 14, Cisco. Cisco outbounds it to Jackson. Jackson bringing it down the floor. Deflected away by Bryson and stolen by Presley. And the Lady Cats turn it over. Meeks to inbound it. Gets it into Jackson. Jackson to Meeks. Meeks is going to drive. Kicks it to Jackson. Jackson's going to drive. She takes a Euro. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Estes. No good. Rebounded by Presley, who's going to be fouled by number 24, Jackson. And out of their starting lineup, that is their first foul for their starting lineup of the game, John. That's a long time to go for the starting lineup to not have a foul. Presley deflected out of bounds by number 22, Kaylee. Lady Cats ball. Presley to inbound it. Yep, they're going to call a hold on number 24. Yep, that is her second, team second. Get it into Lou. Lou's going to drop down the floor, picks it up, gets it over to Kate. Kate over to Presley. Presley back to Lou. Lou over to Bryson. Bryson to Carroll. Carroll to Prater. Prater to Presley. Presley looks low to Ava. Ava's going to take the shot. It's good. Off the glass there. Nice ball movement. And now Jackson has it. Looking way down low to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to take the shot off the glass. It's good as well. 22 remaining in the third. Prater to Presley. Presley walks, and another turnover for the Lady Cats. 28-26, 16 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Kaylee's going to inbound it. Gets it to Jackson. Kate with the pressure. Jackson goes off the screen. She's going to go all the way down. And it's going to be a charging call on number 24, Jackson. That is her third foul. She's picked up her third foul in the past minute and a half, John. Minute and a half. Presley inbounds it to Ava. Back to Presley with 8 seconds. Lou gives it to Kate. Stolen away by Spike. 14's going to drive. Takes a shot. It's good. Ladies and gentlemen, to start the fourth quarter, we're going to be tied at 28. So at the end of the third, we have Lady Cats 28, Lady Wildcats 28. And folks, I'll be right back with you after this music stops blaring. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth quarter here in Florence. And it's Lady Wildcat open up with possession, and Lou Prater is going to pick up her first foul of the game. That is, considering we started the fourth quarter, that is the first team foul for the Lady Cats. And number 14, Cisco, is going to inbound it, gets it to Jackson. Jackson's looking to drive. Should be 5 seconds somewhere, but gets it over to Cisco. Cisco's going to make a move, gets it back to Jackson. Jackson's going to bring it up to the top of the key here. And Jackson's going to dribble to the right side of the floor. No refs counting. So, and then they turn it over, and Littleton picks it up. And Prater's going to bring it down the floor for the Lady Cats. Prater over to Odo. Odo looks, get it to Presley. Presley looks, gives it back to Littleton, over to Prater. Over to Odell. Back to Prater. Littleton. Odell inside to Ava. Ava's going to look to make a move. Gets it low to Presley. Presley makes another move. And no, off the bottom of the board there, and rebounded by the Lady Wildcats. And so number 24, Jackson, gives it to number 3, Meeks. Meeks gives it to number 14, Cisco. Cisco's going to dribble around, looking to drive down the middle of the floor. Kicks it to the wing to number 24, Jackson, who's going to take the deep three. It's no good. Rebounded by Daniel, who outlets it to Lou, and Lou's fouled. The ref thought about calling it there, but he didn't. Lou's going to bring it on down the floor, gives it to Odell. Odell over to Presley to Littleton. Littleton thought about a three. Instead, gives it to Avery for the three. It's up. No good. Rebounded by Lou, whose shot was no good herself. Rebounded by number 22, Kaylee. Kaylee's going to get it down to Cisco. And Cisco is going to slow it up. No, she gives it to Kaylee. And Kaylee's going to take the deep two. Airballed. Rebounded by Presley, but fouled by number 11. That is Bailey Spike. That is her first. Team first. Presley looking inbound. It gets it to Ava. Ava's going to bring it down the floor. Looking. Over to Odell, to Presley, to Prater. Prater back to Presley, whose shot was no good. Rebounded by Cisco. Cisco's going to bring it down the floor. She's going to look to drive, but she loses it, and they're going to call a foul on Littleton. Or I'm not sure who they're going to call it on. They say 33? No, okay, so they did call it on Littleton. That is Mary Grace's third foul. Team second. And number 23, Pitney checked in for the other team. Number 14, Cisco is going to inbound it underneath the basket here on the baseline. And they will call a timeout, a full timeout for the Lady Wildcats. If I'm not mistaken, they have 2 timeouts remaining, 130 and 160. And the Lady Cats have 3 timeouts remaining. I missed one earlier in the game, and I'm not sure if it was 30 or 60. And they just gave a warning on Coach Molly. Their fans are just giving Coach Molly a hard time today. And it's been quite interesting on this side of the floor today, John. And in all honesty, being fully transparent here, a little distracting at times. So if you caught me not giving a play-by-play by moments because I've got interested in what the crowd was trying to provoke or say. So need to do a better job focusing, I guess, here, John. So coming out of this timeout, it's going to be Lady. Should be their basketball. Oh, Jackson inbounds it. She has it now in the middle of the floor. Gives it over to Pitney. Pitney back to Jackson. Jackson's going to drive, but poked away by Odell. Good hands by Odell there. Checking back in is going to be number 22, Kaylee Estes. She's put a lot of good minutes in today for them. Thanks, Brandon. And so Pitney has it at the top. Jackson over to number 14, Cisco. Gives it back to Kaylee. Over to Pitney. Jackson has it. Who makes a nice diving pass though to 23. And she makes the lay-in. And they took their first lead of the ball game here today, John. It's 30-28. Prater with it. Gets it inside to Ava. Ava gives it to Lou, and Lou back to Presley there in the middle. Over to Mary Grace. Mary Grace to Odell. Back to Presley. Inside to Ava. Ava working against 2 or 3 here. Takes a shot, and she's fouled. They should call it on number 22, which is Kaylee Estes. So that is. And that is her first. And that is the team's second for the quarter. So Ava's going to go to the line shooting 2 free throws on the shooting foul. First shot is up. It's good. Right now, I think Ava sits at 1 and 3 on free throws for the game. Now she's 2 for 4, 50% for Ava. And Jackson's going to bring it up the floor. Gets it over. They're going to call a foul on Lou Prater there. She must have had a little bit more than the basketball. Number 14, Cisco's going to inbound it. She's looking for Jackson. She gets it to her. Jackson slows it. Looking. Dribbles over. Got a wolf. That's a travel. Yes, and it will be called. It'll be a turnover on Jackson. Littleton's going to inbound it for the Lady Cats. Going to get it over to Prater. Prater's going to bring it up the floor. Working against number 3, Meeks. Littleton. Pressure added by Jackson. Gets the ball to Presley. Presley to Ava. Ava looks. Gives it to Lou. Over to Odell. To Presley. Presley's going to look to drive. Gives it to Ava. See what Ava's going to do. She's going to get it over to Littleton. Littleton in the corner to Presley. Presley makes one move and gets it to the top of the key for Lou for 3. It's no good. And they will say that Lady Cats are the last to touch the rock. So it's going to be their basketball. Jackson's going to bring it up the floor here. Odell to add the pressure. Cisco with it. Looking to work off the screen. She does. Gives it to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to make a nice move down to the rim if she gets the bucket. Prater gets it over to Ava. Ava's going to make a move. Looking to move toward the rim here. She's going to pick it up. She gets it out to Odell. And it's almost stolen away, but they're going to get number 40 or 24, Jackson. That's her 4th. They're going to get her on the hold. She must have been holding, obviously, if that's what they're going to call, right? So here's Ava over to Presley. Presley gives to Odell. Odell looks back to Ava in the corner. Ava's going to drive. Gets it to Mary Grace in the corner. Mary Grace is going to drive. She takes a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by number 23, then knocked out of bounds by Presley. My goodness. Jackson working against Odell. She picks it up. Knocked away, but she gets it over to Cisco. And Cisco gets it to Meeks. Meeks is going to drive. Takes the shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Littleton. Then pushed, but no call. Gives it to Lou. Lou's going to go down on the fast break. Gets it over to Odell, who's going to get fouled. No call. But she gets the bucket. And the Lady Cats will call a 30-second timeout. And so, folks, as we take this full time, or this 30-second, did she call 40 or did she call it 40 or she call 30? All right, so we're going to get a full timeout here. And while we do, I'm going to take a break and take a look at and see if I can get the timeout situation figured out. All right, folks. So with timeouts remaining, each team has 1:30 and one full timeout remaining. So 2 timeouts for each team with 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the game. Lady Cats will be on defense here. And the Wildcats look on, getting ready to take the floor. Jackson. She's going to try to drive here. Picks it up. Gets it over to Meeks. Meeks is going to get it to Pitney. Pitney's going to take the shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Littleton. Ava gets it out to Prater. Prater's going to bring it up across the court here, across the midway. And she's going to get it to Ava. Ava's going to drive all the way to the rim, and they will call an on-the-floor foul. Should be by number 3. Let's see. No, they're going to call it by 23. I guess I saw my numbers wrong. That's going to be Pitney. That's her second. And team fourth. Ava gets it to Presley. Presley looks and gets it to Oda. Oda's going to get to Ava. Ava is triple teamed. And she gets it over to Littleton for the shot, and Littleton gets blocked.
I don't know what
Prater gets it in to Ashley. Ashley over to Presley. To Prater. They're going to call double dip. Yes. And that's a turnover on the Lady Cats. John, I've never seen a team where they had Wildcats where the girls' team were also called the Wildcats. That's new to me. Number 22 has it, Kaylee. She gets it over to Jackson. Jackson gets it back to Kaylee. Looked inside, was deflected by Ava, and gets back to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to take the 3, and it's 93. 35 to 32 with 1:18 remaining in the game, and the Lady Wildcats will take a timeout. They said full timeout, but the Lady Wildcats are still hanging out on the court. So, anyways, folks, I'll be back with you in just a moment. Welcome back, folks, to this intense matchup today on January the 3rd. First action for the Lady Cats in 2026. And we haven't been in too good of a rhythm, but we have been fighting the entire game. Get it into Ava. Ava's going to bring it down the floor, and every time Ava touches the basketball, we got fans in front of me who yells "walk" every single time, John. That's one of the reasons why I can't quit laughing. But they get it over to Preston. Preston's going to get it to Ava. Ava's going to drive, kicks it to Lou. Lou throws it across the floor to Mary Grace for corner 3, and it's no good. It's rebounded by Ava, puts the shot back up. Rebounded by Jackson, number 24. She gets it up to Meeks. Meeks is going to drive all the way, and Preston's going to get called for the foul. Let's see what they call. If they call intentional. They are saying intentional. That is Presley's 4th foul. So, if you don't know, folks, with an intentional foul, it's a lot like a technical. They'll get 2 free throws, and then they'll get to retain possession of the basketball. And they choose number 3, Josie Meeks, to shoot the 2 free throws. I say they choose. She was going for the shot. That is the difference in intentional and the technical. The technical, they usually get to pick their free throw shooter, but on intentional, it is the one that is against the team shoots the free throw. Both of Meeks' free throws were good, and it puts the Lady Wildcats up by 5 with 45 seconds remaining in the game. They sub in number 11, Bailey Spike. Looks at inbound. It throws it all the way at the top of the key to number 23. And they're going to get Lou with the body foul. That's going to be Lou's 3rd. So going to the line to shoot 2 free throws, number 23, Mary Reese Pitney. First shot's up. It's good. So She's going to put her second shot up here. It's up. No good. Rebounded by Ava. Ava looked for Prater there, but it was knocked out of bounds on number 14, Cisco. 35 seconds remaining, and the Lady Cats are down by 6. Meeks checks back in with 35 seconds remaining, and Ava has it. She's going to drive, looking to make a move. Gets it to Oda for 3 in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's going to bring it up the floor here. And they will call a foul on Lou. That is her 4th. Team 6th, I think. Jackson's first shot is up. It's good. Puts the Lady Cats, or the Lady Wildcats, ahead by 7 with 20 seconds remaining in the game. Second shot is good. Lady Cats down by 8, 23. Pickney checking back in. Presley overthrew it a little too hard, and Lou was able to get her hand on it, but it went out of bounds. 19 seconds remaining. Lady Cats down by 8. Jackson has it. Steps on the line. And Coach Molly's trying to make her argument that she was standing on the half-court line, which I believe she was. And that is Lou Prater's 5th foul. Lou Prater fouls out for the Lady Cats. Checking in is going to be number 14, Kate Bryson. So Jackson's going to go to the line shooting 2 free throws. First one's up. It's no good. Second shot. It's good. Presley looking to inbound it. Gets it to Odo. Odo's going to drive down the floor. Gets it across to Littleton. Littleton kicks it up top to Ava. Ava's going to kick it over to Odo. Odo's going to take the 3. It's good. Lady Cats call timeout. Should be a full timeout here. Yes, it is. It'll be a full timeout. We got 7.6 seconds remaining in the game, and Lady Cats trail by 6. I'd imagine we need a quick steal with a 3-point shot made. Quick timeout. Another steal, another 3. Lot to ask for in 7 seconds. But with Coach Molly and these Lady Cats, anything can happen. Yeah, Lady Cat and Wildcat Nation watching. That was a 60. That was a full timeout. We got 1:30 left. Oh, yeah. They're going to inbound it, looking for the football throw, and Meeks will get it. And Ava's going to pick up her 4th foul. And now she will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 6 seconds remaining in the game. First shot's up. It's good. Second shot. No good. Rebounded by Ava. 3 seconds remaining. He gets fouled. No call. Shot was no good. Lady Cats do fall to the Lady Wildcats with a score of 35-42. Ladies and gentlemen, give me just a few moments. I'll be back with you for the end of game stats, but also keep in mind that the Wildcats will be playing here in just a moment. So I will come back with these stats, and then we will swap over to the Wildcat channel for the game, okay? I'll be right back, folks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give you the end of game scores here for each team. First, for Walnut, Mississippi, number 3, Josie Meeks had 5. Number 11, Bailey Spite had 5. Number 14, Henley Cisco had 2. Number 22, Kaylee Estes finished with 15. Number 24, Allie Jackson had 7. Number 23, Pitney had 5. And number 3, number 5, Wilburn had 3. And for the Lady Cats, we had number 42, Presley Daniel had 8. Number 33, Odo had 5. Number 32, Littleton had 4. Number 30, Frater had 2. And leading the Lady Cats again today is number 25, Ava Ashley with 16. We thank you for tuning in for today's match, folks, and go ahead and be ready to flip over to the Wildcat game as we will be getting started here in about 7 minutes as they have time to warm up for their match against, let me look here, against the Hubbardsville Lions. So thank you for tuning in, folks, and tune there. Thanks.